Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into some amazing garden border ideas that will transform your outdoor space. Borders are, to my mind, the most important part of any garden because they are the interface between the different parts of the garden and indeed between your garden and the wider world. A good border is a thing of joy and beauty, a constantly evolving tapestry of color, texture, and form. It's a place where you can indulge your passion for plants and create a truly personal space. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore some inspiring border ideas, from classic combinations to more contemporary designs. Whether you're starting from scratch or looking to revamp an existing border, we've got you covered. A well-designed border should provide interest throughout the year. One of the best ways to achieve this is by combining perennials, which return year after year, with annuals that provide a burst of color for a single season. Think of perennials as the backbone of your border. They provide structure and continuity. Good choices include Alchemilla, with its frothy yellow flowers and attractive foliage, or Astrantia, which provides a delicate, airy presence. Annuals, on the other hand, are like the icing on the cake. They allow you to experiment with different colors and textures each year. Cosmos, with their daisy-like flowers, or the vibrant hues of zinnias, are excellent choices. The key is to choose plants that complement each other in terms of color, height, and flowering time. Remember, a successful border is a harmonious blend of different elements. A herb border is a feast for the senses. Imagine brushing past fragrant rosemary and thyme as you make your way to the kitchen garden, or the intoxicating scent of lavender wafting through the air on a warm summer evening. Not only are herbs incredibly practical, but they also add a unique charm and beauty to any border. The silvery foliage of sage, the delicate flowers of chives, and the vibrant green of parsley create a tapestry of textures and colors. When planning your herb border, consider planting in blocks rather than individual plants. This creates a more impactful display and makes it easier to harvest. Don't be afraid to experiment with different varieties. There's a whole world of herbs out there, each with its own unique flavor and aroma. Ornamental grasses are an invaluable addition to any border, adding movement, texture, and a touch of drama. Their slender stems sway gracefully in the breeze, creating a sense of tranquility and peace. Grasses come in a wide range of sizes and colors, from the towering plumes of miscanthus to the delicate fronds of stipa. They can be used to create a sense of height and structure, or to soften the edges of paths and patios. One of my favorite grasses is Calamagrostis ex acutiflora, Karl Forster. Its upright habit and feathery flower heads provide interest throughout the year. When planting grasses, it's important to choose a spot that gets plenty of sun. They also prefer well-drained soil. Shrubs are the unsung heroes of the garden. They provide structure, year-round interest, and a sense of permanence. They are the framework around which you can build your border. When choosing shrubs, consider the aspect of your border. Some shrubs, like Choicea, prefer a sunny spot, while others, like Viburnum, will tolerate some shade. Evergreen shrubs, such as box or yew, provide structure and a sense of formality, while deciduous shrubs, like Hydrangea or Cotinus, offer a changing display of foliage and flowers throughout the year. Remember to prune your shrubs regularly to maintain their shape and encourage healthy growth. Flowers are the jewels of the garden, adding a splash of color and vibrancy. When choosing flowers for your border, think about the overall color scheme you want to create. Do you prefer a harmonious blend of pastel shades or a more dramatic contrast of hot and cool colors? The possibilities are endless. For a long-lasting display, choose a mix of flowers that bloom at different times of the year. Early flowering bulbs, like tulips and daffodils, can be followed by summer-blooming perennials, such as salvias and echinaceas. Don't forget to include some late-flowering plants, like asters and sedums, to extend the season of interest into autumn. Gardens should be a haven for wildlife, and creating a wildlife-friendly border is a wonderful way to attract bees, butterflies, and other beneficial insects. One of the best ways to do this is to choose plants that provide food and shelter for wildlife. Buddleias are known as the butterfly bush for a reason. Their fragrant flowers are a magnet for these beautiful creatures. Other good choices include lavender, which attracts bees with its sweet nectar, and sunflowers, which provide food for birds. Creating a small pond or bog area will also attract a wider range of wildlife, including frogs, toads, and dragonflies. Edging helps to define the shape of your border and creates a neat and tidy finish. There are many different types of edging materials available, from natural materials like brick or stone to more modern options like metal or plastic. Choose an edging material that complements the style of your garden. For a more traditional look, brick or stone edging works well. For a more contemporary feel, try metal or composite edging. When installing edging, it's important to make sure it's level and secure. This will prevent it from moving or becoming uneven over time. The gentle sound of running water can transform a garden into a tranquil oasis. Even a small water feature, such as a pond or fountain, can make a big difference. When choosing a water feature, consider the size and style of your border. A small, formal pond might suit a cottage garden, while a more contemporary design might work well in a modern setting. Adding aquatic plants to your pond will not only enhance its beauty, but also help to keep the water clean and clear. Water lilies, irises, and marsh marigolds are all good choices. Mulch is a layer of material that is spread over the soil surface. It helps to retain moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. In other words, it makes life a lot easier for gardeners. There are many different types of mulch available, from organic materials like bark chippings and compost to inorganic options like gravel and slate. Organic mulches like bark chippings are a good choice for most borders as they improve the soil structure as they break down. Inorganic mulches, like gravel, are a good choice for paths and areas where you want a more decorative finish. Apply a layer of mulch 2 to 3 inches deep around your plants, taking care not to mound it up around the stems. Garden ornaments can add a touch of personality and whimsy to your border. From statues and sculptures to bird baths and sundials, there's an endless array of options to choose from. When choosing garden ornaments, it's important to select pieces that complement the style of your garden. A classical statue might look out of place in a modern setting, while a contemporary sculpture might not work in a cottage garden. Don't be afraid to be creative and have fun with your garden ornaments. You can use them to create focal points, add a touch of humor, or simply to reflect your own personal style. So there you have it. 10 inspiring ideas to transform your garden borders from ordinary to extraordinary. Remember, gardening is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy the process of experimenting with different plants, colors, and textures, and don't be afraid to break the rules. The most successful gardens are those that reflect the personality and passions of their creators. So get out there, get creative, and most importantly, have fun. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more home and garden tips and ideas. Happy gardening!